Hello everyone, today the oscilloscope is not on because I have another pressing issue to address, which is probably why my circuit wasn't working so well, and it is resistance, which I'm trying to measure over here. The actual resistance of all my jumper wires and the contacts on the breadboard. So I have my milliohm meter hooked up here. This outputs a constant 100 milliamps, so I can measure the voltage drop across stuff. So 1 millivolt of voltage drop equals 10 milliohms of resistance. So let me turn it on. I've already calibrated this. It shows 130 on the input because of some power wastage, and now I've connected my multimeter and I'm ready to measure. So this is one jumper wire. Oh, and it shows out of range. Very nice. I guess I haven't connected it well, so I just have to connect it properly. Yes, and now again it shows out of range. And god, this thing is better, much better. Shows you around 0.340 something ohms. You have to multiply the results by 10 to get the answer in ohms. So you have around 0.3 ohms resistance for the jumper wires alone, and I had around 4 or 5 of them in series with my power supply for the flyback, and that would have added up to some nasty results. So now I'm going to test my breadboard. I hook up the constant current source to 2 pins here and the jumper wire across them like that. Now I know the resistance of my jumper wire, so I just have to subtract that from whatever I get. Ouch, stupid thing. I'm using only one hand. I still don't have a proper tripod, forgive me. And I'm getting results off scale, so let me just turn it up to 2 volts. Multiply by 10 and you get around 10 ohms resistance, contact resistance alone for 100 milliamps. Let me try this on the jumper wire here. This is terrible. I didn't expect this at all. So yes, that's much better. No, I'm supposed to be measuring across the whole thing. Oops, now it shows nothing. Great. So the resistance between a jumper wire and a few points on the breadboard is around 5 to 10 ohms general. So what am I going to do about this problem? I've decided to adopt another method of prototyping, which involves plain copper clad PCB boards that just have a sheet of copper on them. I'm going to cut tracks into those. Not exactly tracks. I'm going to isolate certain areas from one another. I'm just going to mount the components on it and just directly solder stuff onto the copper clad board and see where that takes me. Let's hope the results are good. See you later.